I don't even know what to say. I'm not at a loss for words, but I'm getting pretty close to being at a loss for words with this. I'm fed up. We back today again. It's the Bob Report. First off, I want to give a shout out to the good guys over at G Nerd for the On God. So now when I wear this On God, y'all know I'm finna tell the truth. I always tell the truth, but now you finna get the absolute truth. Ken Derrick and Roscoe, G Nerd. You know what I'm saying? Y'all support those guys, man. You know what I'm saying? We back at the Supreme Court, and we got another. Oh, this a big it's a big envelope. Ain't no way. No. You are now tuned into the Bob Report. Man, this nigga again. This nigga. Oh my God. Oh no. Reckless suckers. Constantly tender. Bluefoot and highlight. The Bluefoot is highlighted. Highlighted Bluefoot. Hang out with weirdos and can be compromised. Oh man, clear my throat. It's not who he say he is, but he will. What? I ain't saying that. But anyway. You got the big, your file keep getting bigger. Your envelope is bigger this time. What are you doing, man? You again? You back? You just left the Supreme Court the other day. I thought I got rid of you. I thought that you had enough phone calls and enough people on your bumper to where you could have just left me alone. You have other fish to fry. Tuna fish. But you want to keep mentioning me and keep going on these other platforms to talk about me. And I wonder why you ain't been on Unique Perspective. The Drewski's a stand-up guy. And he don't want you to, which I don't blame him. I wouldn't do it either. But you, on the other hand, you the bottom of the barrel. I'm talking about, y'all know who I'm talking about. You just left, bro. And you right back. Are you getting paid to go over there and lie on me, man? Do you know that you can't do that, right? You know that there's defamation of character, insubordination, it's some more things, man. First off, you shouldn't be doing it anyway. We not from the same place because I'm cut different than you, but we from the same place. So I don't know what making your mind that you can go on out-of-town platforms and get used and abused, and they not even paying you. Well, I hope you're getting paid. I don't know what you got going on. I hope you're getting paid over there. I really do. And speaking of pay, you keep on bringing up the pay. Like you was just doing 50K, 100K, 75K frequently. You did some decent numbers, but not enough to warrant what you might be expecting for your pocketbooks, chump. Do you know how business go? Do you know the company has to be paid. The editor has to be paid. There's an editing fee that has to be paid. See, I did you a favor, dummy, and I paid you when I should have paid you. If YouTube pays 30 days after, I should have paid you 60 days after. No, but I gave you some money because I knew you didn't have none. But you keep going on these platforms speaking on currency and all of that. You got a problem, homie, and we'll get to that in a minute, but I don't understand why you keep mentioning me. And I heard your little threat, so it's a reason why you can cap on the internet. I don't care about that. But don't start sending threats, bro. Don't do that, because I'm not the only one watching this. And you know that. And you know it's a reason why you ain't even thought about even lifting your finger towards me, man. You know that. So here we have it. I'm going to get some more calls about you, but I've been pumping they brakes, little boy. In real life, I swear to God. On God. I get calls every day about you. You need to stop, man. But this the last one, though. Because you can't send threats, idle threats, or whatever you want to call them, on YouTube, on an out-of-town that's using you platform and think that you're going to get some respect and forward. I'm not a baby. So the fact that you can't get right, you look like Brother Bokeem Wombine, you can't get right in real life. You really him. And you go inside you go on here and side with a, and before I go here, this, y'all, to my people that support me and Food with the Bar Report, this is only for entertainment purpose. I'm having fun now. This is not nothing serious. I'm not taking these, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking them serious, but this is fun. This is entertainment. You dig what I'm saying? This is the new TV. It's the Bar Report, and this nigga back at the Supreme Court. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know what they doing, but that's what I'm doing. So let me proceed. He ain't big enough to get his own paperwork, you know what I'm saying? And you barely made it, but only where you made it because you was with me. But anyway, this guy is the internet panhandler. Let me say that again. He panhandles on YouTube, and he gets these people off of the internet that he doesn't know. He's never met them in person before. These is facts. I have the text messages to prove it. I don't want to go there again, but I'm pretty sure they're going to make me. But I don't want to go there, though. But what's his name? ADF. The fake Crip. We'll just say that. ADF, the fake Crip. Him. The internet panhandler that Kunta has teamed up with. It's very weird. It's very weird to me that I'm going to give you your few minutes. ADF, the fake Crip. I'll give it to you. You know what? Psych. I'm not giving you nothing. You need to stop panhandling on the internet, bro. I don't know what you got going on in your personal life. I'm not here to kick you while you down or do none of that. I don't do that. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care what lies you spew. You know what you was saying about Pico on that phone. You know. This is on God. That bald head that was next to you, that you teamed up with, Kunta, he was on the phone. He know too. But y'all want to act and play like none of this happened. That's y'all business, man. But y'all know, bro. Like, y'all know this. So, here we have it once again. These guys, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, but these guys are back again, and now he has a buddy with him. That's that. Okay. Let's explain the difference between an OG Percy and an OG Kunta. OG Percy had millions of views before he ever sat down to do an interview. OG Percy went viral. He would always go viral, whether he was battle rapping, disciplining his kids, working his kids out, whatever. He would always go viral before he even got to before he met Bob. He was already viral. Kunta, on the other hand, wasn't. Not even a little bit. I saw something in him. You dig what I'm saying? That I felt like that, I was bamboozled, but that's what happened. That's just the truth. I ain't no sucker like some other people. I'm going to tell you the truth. Percy, like I said, before he even met me or anybody else, he was viral by battle rapping. He has millions and millions of views and was once deemed the top battle rapper in the South. And I don't even think he was even writing none of that stuff down. I think he was freestyling, if you ask me. He did millions of views before he met me. We meet, well, I already knew him, but we go and do the documentary, like I said before, and Percy goes viral again with the dead box. We pulling the obituaries out of the box. So it goes viral again. that started pretty much his internet, sitting down, talking, people listening to prison stories, giving the game, all that. That started that career. Kunta never had none of that. He was literally deemed in by me. But I thought that he could do good, and he did good when he was with me. And I introduced him to other people, Real Life Street Star, Spliff D Media. I introduced him to Boss Talk. Boss Talk didn't, he went with me, but he didn't get on there. Just anything I was doing, he met Rainwater and Adam 22 in Dallas. He met 607 Unc. Everything that he's done that's after was any validity came through the Bob report. So how dare you get on there with peons and side with them about me? And you ain't even getting paid to do it. It wouldn't be right if you was getting paid, but you ain't even getting no money. You looking real funny, honey. I don't know, man. And you back again with all the same bull crap, right? And you keep mentioning OG Percy. So now here we have it. OG Percy does a live on you. And he breaks you down with my videos, the other guy videos, and what happened to you in your vehicle in Fort Worth, right? And you still want to get on here and try to come at me. And do you really feel like you're going to receive any type of blessing for coming at one of the only people that's blessed you before? Your own people been texting me like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I fool with them. I really do. I fool with them. I don't fool with you. I'm telling them, hey, I'm cool as long as he stop. And here you go again. So now I got to break down the difference between you and Percy to let you know you're not on his level, bro. Like, in the way you going at it, you never will be. You can be compromised easily for nothing. At least Percy has got to be for something. You stand for nothing. Literally. You let this guy get on here and talk so crazy to you. You let him get on here and talk so crazy to you, but instead of doing an interview and making it make sense, you go get on a live again to Percy. So Percy would never do that. They would have to pay him. But then he probably still ain't gonna go with those guys. I only went on there to cuss the host out, you, and your friend. The only reason I went on there. I had no other reason to go on there. So, Percy, steady going viral. Percy, and for y'all, so y'all know it, Percy is not broke. Y'all need to know this. I don't know what Kunta got going on. I'm pretty sure he broke though. But Percy is not broke. He's not. Percy buy you food. He look out for you. Percy is really probably what a lot of y'all think. He's a decent guy. You know what I'm saying. At nighttime he turned into a monster, a vampire. That's it's a lot of Percys. So now here we go back to the difference between these two individuals that both have this OG moniker on their name in the city of Fort Worth, right? Which is very hard to hold and obtain because we have several guys that can have that moniker that don't really call themselves that. If you notice, nobody really call you that people call you what you are. You don't got to tell nobody what you is. They would already know, right? So OG Percy still is called OG Percy to this day. If somebody see OG Percy, somebody that didn't like him or thought he might have said something that wasn't true on the internet or he been fishing or whatever, they still call him OG Percy. Nobody calls you OG Kunta. Your OG lasted shortly. You had a short-lived OG in front of your name. And I wonder why. Because you've never been an OG. You got upset with Percy because Percy is 10 years older than you and he simply calls you, oh, yes, the little homie. Not like he's your big homie in your set, but like he's 10 years older than you. That you his little homie. That's just what that is. You took that and tried to run with it and create a beef with him, which didn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? You even tried to put me in, and I told you I'm never going against Percy for the likes of you. I told you this on the phone, in your face, on the internet, in interviews. I'm never going against Percy for you. It's not going to happen. I can't do it. Because I know, like this. You know, like if you got a dirt dog that you're doing some shit with, you know what I'm saying? Let me fix my for this nigga. You might got your crimey, your partner that you do things with. But you might have a few people that you work with and kind of who you're dealing with, or you should. So I knew when I used to do things that My cousin, if it got down to that, he would tell on me. So I'm already knowing the likes of somebody like Kunta. I know the one day he was going to flip. I wasn't shocked or surprised. I'm still shocked or surprised now to hear this still talking, still doing videos, still getting not paid at all, and he won't stop. So look, back to the live with OG Percy. Percy does a live on this guy, breaks everything down. He goes in there and comments and asks Percy, "Are you threatening me?" So what do you mean is he threatening you? But instead of going on there to talk about Percy, you talk about me and you group me in with this other guy. Once again. Now, I don't understand why you would do something like that when I've been like you're on your last leg as is. So I wouldn't with me. But you are you slow? You talking about you a scientist? You ain't never presented no cure for no disease. You say you a what is it, scientist? You say you're an inventor, but you ain't never brought nothing to the table that you invented. But this is true. This if you sit, this gonna tell you a scientist. He ain't never cured nothing, never came up with nothing. MC squared, none of that. Shit. Say he's an inventor. They ain't never presented nothing that he's invented. I don't know who the hell he thought he was talking to. So, back to the Percy, you and Percy. You could never. I don't even know why you thought that you could gain any type of light off of him when all you did when you came in was down Percy. When you could have I would have got with Percy to learn what he know because he would have gave it to you. But instead you wanted to beef. But you still didn't talk about him on his live. You talking about me. You gonna lose this every time. So here we have it. Percy on live today. Yo stupid, dumb, illiterate, old. You go on Facebook and make a post. No class. Zero class, man. Scumbag, man. You a real scumbag, man. You's a scumbag of all scumbags, man. You low down. You ain't right, bro. There's no G about nothing that you did. Why would you go in there and make a post and I'm not repeating what you said on there. But it was on Facebook, y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all look hard enough. Hold on. You'll find it. I don't understand why you would do that. It makes zero sense to me. Like even some things are better left unsaid or better left alone. Even your enemy should receive some type of respect when you live around a corner from him. You hear me? You live around I'd rather you go get your ones other than get on the internet and do that. And you 50. And you act like you don't know no better. But you emotional. And you drinking, you ain't thinking. You're drinking, you ain't thinking. Because the thinking man would have never done that. You showed your whole hand, fool. Chess player. Master chess player from the Muslim penitentiary. Once again. I don't. It's some things that I never understand because my makeup, how I am, is just not like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't walk around here super tough or like I know everything, but you know I ain't going, and you know you better not even try nothing to make it like you going at me or whatever. You better just stay here. You know this. So quit playing with these people on the internet, Kunta. Leave Percy alone. Like I said before, you and the guy you on there talking about, what's his name? The no money in the room guy, him, the no money in the room guy, the Bluefoot guy. Y'all get together. Y'all get out of here. Just go. Come get him. Y'all get together. And y'all just go, man. Just get out of here. We don't want y'all here no more. We want y'all gone. And take the guy down in Galveston with you. Take his lying, conniving, two-faced. Take him with you, man. Put him in you and Buddy get in the front seat and y'all put him in the back seat and put his seatbelt on. That's what you do. Y'all get out of here, man. You keep coming to court. You didn't bail jumped. Your brother called me or text me. That's my. I'd say I gave you a bond. I gave you a bond. I gave this bond, y'all. In less than 24 hours, he back in here with this file, man. He got some man. Like I didn't even read y'all everything, man. He lies on his private parts, man. He just does a lot of weird stuff, man. Like he's got this guy Luke Taro on my bumper. Luke Taro, get the phone somewhere, bro. I don't want no calls with you. You really like guys that like guys. I don't want no trouble with no guys that like guys. And for all y'all people that be on there do comments and on his live when he go on there, I don't know if that's AI or like, but y'all got to be some of the. Is y'all crazy or something? Is this? Let me tell you. What realm is this? Something like this YouTube stuff? Is this the most man say? But yeah, Luke Taro, get the hell on. I don't want no trouble with you. You really like guys, and I got it. So leave me alone. I don't know what I don't know what you guys got going on. I don't know. I don't want to find out. I don't got no core with you. You dig what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do nothing but get on there and post this video and talk about it. Like when you got one that you're missing tooth, that you get a cowboy hat on, and your old granddad in the background, your grandpa, whoever that is, cool, the grave in the back, with all the mechanics, the motors, and all this weird in the background. Listen, man. I don't want to. Leave me alone, cause you ain't even worth it. So I done gave you. Y'all should thank Kunta, stupid ass, for even. I shouldn't even be bringing y'all up, right? But I just did. Don't text me and say, "Come to my live." He say, "Come to my live." Then I get on Instagram, stick a say, going live with a ChatGPT logo thing, flyer. I'm about to expose the Bob report. You just text me and said, "Come to your live." What is wrong with y'all? I don't want to play this game with y'all. Y'all don't understand that. Listen, instead of trying to beef with me, y'all should be trying to get with me. Listen, beefing ain't it. Y'all should not be trying to beef. Y'all should be trying to teach, or learn. Give some game. Do something different. Stop trying to destroy Bob. Because everybody that I've worked with, from the music to this YouTube space, every last one of y'all, this is a fact. Every last one of y'all jokers know I ain't never done nothing to y'all. Nothing to warrant any type of back talking when I ain't around that ain't proper. The lies, the getting on the y'all, all of y'all. For real. I ain't never done. Now I'm not perfect, but I ain't never done nothing to y'all for y'all to be how y'all are. Now I don't give a how y'all are towards me. That ain't none of my business. But y'all make yourself look really lame and whack when the people y'all tell these lies to and make up, they know y'all lying. They just using y'all. Fort Worth is a place where it's a viral city. I don't know what it is about the place. It's just viral. You probably gonna go viral in Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? You got a good chance to go viral in the city of Fort Worth, right? So while being viral is the thing that a lot of people shoot for, I'm not really into that. I don't move for money. You can't make me do nothing for no clout. And I'm not trying to be nobody's friend. If I can help somebody, I will. Like I literally have helped. Man, I don't even want to mention it. You feel me? That's because that ain't important. But don't come on here trying to come for me like I ain't been trained in the snow. Nigga, you should know better. I've been trained by the best. I've been watching the best. So any of you scumbags, what is a scumbag? Kunta is a scumbag. But anyway, any of y'all, don't come for me, man. Try to get with me. I don't want to beef with nobody. Anybody that's that like my content, that fool with me. I appreciate it sincerely. Y'all can hit me up. The Bob Report on Instagram. You feel me? Bob McGriff on Facebook. I'm real cool. I'm real easy to get along with. We can do some business. We can do whatever now. That's just that. I don't understand why it wouldn't be any other kind of way with these guys. Now, let's get back to I'm done with those guys. They're the chumps and losers and, they all of that type of stuff. So, the city of Fort Worth. Let me sit up. It's a different type of place. It's a lot of nationwide stories that happened in Fort Worth. There's a lot of big stories that happen in Fort Worth that are nationwide that the nation doesn't know about. You have the Key. The Key, we'll just get to the gist of it. The Key was a gambling spot. One of its lives was a gambling spot where people died. It was a robbery. People died. And allegedly, there was like $1 million left inside of the gambling spot while these robberies were going on, while these people were while these people were, while they were still there. It was supposedly $1 million, over $1 million left in the Key. The Key was adjacent or close to the Butler Housing Projects, a legendary project in the city of Fort Worth, which I think is the South Side. Some people say it's the East Side. I think it's the South Side. But that's the Key. Excuse me. You got the Douglas family, right? The Douglas family was a big family. They did a whole bunch of stuff in Fort Worth, all over Fort Worth. One of the more popular Douglases was Gerald Douglas. Now, I remember I went to go see Gerald Douglas with my grandma. I used to date him or whatever they were doing, but I went to go see him in prison. Big old guy. Big old scary guy that used to, they say Gerald used to, allegedly, he would ride around with people in his trunk and they wouldn't be here anymore and living. He would ride around, and if you owed money to any, like Gerald, if you see Gerald coming, it's not good for you. It's not good for you if Brother Gerald is on your bumper. This was I think he was on America's Most Wanted, if I'm not mistaken. You have the twins, Gerald and Daryl. I can speak on it. Some of the biggest, they did their thing. They were some hustlers. Brought a lot of famous people to the city. Ice Cube, a lot of big people. They brought them to this town. This is Gerald and Daryl, and they made it to the America's Most Wanted for sure. Now they supposedly got, go look them up. That's Gerald and Daryl. What else we got in the city of Fort Worth? That's a story that might not have been spoken on before, and I spoke on the not to glorify any of this, but to let y'all know that Fort Worth is a town full of gangsters and gamblers. Before the colors came, there were already cliques and gangs in the city of Fort Worth. So when the colors came, it just heightened it. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to this side of town if you got this on. They can't go over there. But before that, you had different cliques, different posses, different things going on in the city of Fort Worth that was gangster. It wasn't nothing friendly. Everybody knew about that. You had cats like Ed LaGrange, another big time guy that some say lost his mind. He supposedly had got a minor pregnant and went to, y'all could look all of this stuff up. Let's look it up. Look at these names I'm saying. Y'all can look up these stories. This is a part of Fort Worth, not to glorify anything, but this is Fort Worth. They say the West begins in Fort Worth. The Get Along Gang, if I'm not mistaken. Doc Holliday, I can't remember the other guys, but they would come and live in Fort Worth and go to, I think it's Hell's Kitchen, if I'm not mistaken. Hell's Acres or something, where all of the gangsters, Billy the Kid, they all would come and go to Fort Worth and be in the taverns and this where they would hang out at. So talking about me, man. So this gangster aura that's on Fort Worth that been there It's been there before any gangs ever came. The whole the whole thing was it's like a dark cloud, but it's like gangsters. You know what I'm saying? In the city of Fort Worth. So everything I've just said, you can Google it, you can look it up. It's a lot of history in Fort Worth. A lot of movies have been made about the city of Fort Worth. You got you got the Fishbowl. You know, it's allegedly, supposedly, a white cop was able to infiltrate one of Fort Worth's, black neighborhoods, the neighborhood, and he rounded, this is the Fishbowl. Y'all can look this up also. You know what I'm saying? This is before gangs. Well, this is why gangs were going on also, but it's just a lot of different stuff with the city of Fort Worth that's going on before you get to the gang, before you get to the rap music. But even in the rap music, you have guys like Six Deuce. Six Deuce is, some say, from my main man Carlos Drewski over at Unique Perspective. We all know this, but Six Deuce is what kind of revamped Dr. Dre's career. Right? The Chronic 2001 had Six Deuce written all over. He wrote songs, and he was on two of the bigger songs on the Chronic 2001. Maybe the biggest song, one of the biggest songs for Dre is Explosive. Six Deuce has the best verse on there, so they say. He's from Fort Worth. He's one of the first people to take it far with the rap. A gangster, not a Crip or a Blood, from Stop Six, not a gang member. Just a cool, smooth rapping dude he was able to do that. Miss Orlando Allen, excuse me if I'm pronouncing her name wrong, she was the first woman signed to Suge Knight. It wasn't Death Row Records. I think it was called Knight Records or something like that, but she's from Fort Worth. Y'all don't even know this. She kind of was a catalyst in Suge's discovery of a few things going on in the South. Miss Orlando Allen is a cold rapper. Nocturnal is from Fort Worth. And all these people I mentioned are people that y'all can pull up that really helped shape the West Coast sound. True story. Back when Dr. Dre was doing his thing. Nocturnal. I don't give up. I'm just drinking smoke. He Fort Worth. I think the producer name that outside of my main man, Erotic D probably don't want me to say nothing, but I'm not gonna say too much Erotic D. But Erotic D, Cornbread, these guys were very, very influential in the Dr. Dre sound, the West Coast sound. DOC played he had his hands in a lot of Fort Worth guys getting to the West Coast. DOC, y'all know the legendary. My big bro, DOC from Dallas. All of this is going on in the city of Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? Before you even get to these gangs and all of this stuff. Solo Lucci. Big time artist. Songs with everybody. He's written for everybody. You name it. The Migos. Chris Brown. He got songs with Chris Brown. Videos. Like, he's been in Jay-Z's videos before, like just unbelievable, like all kind of stuff from the city of Fort Worth. I could just keep going on that. You know what I'm saying? I can keep going, but I'm just giving y'all a few things to go look up. And I literally could keep going because my main man, Kurt Franklin, is from Fort Worth, but I can keep going. But before y'all even know about any type of gangster stuff on this here internet, it was all kind of things going on in Fort Worth. Kelly Clarkson. Oh man, it's Bella Hadid is living in Fort Worth right now. She's like right now. I can even go far as this. Now, this isn't good or this isn't any glorification. The guy who John Lennon, the famous Beatle, he's from Fort Worth. He's from Fort Worth. The guy they say allegedly John F. Kennedy, he's from Fort Worth. Now, I don't think he did it, but they think he did, or they say he did. He's from Fort Worth. There was a lot of At one point, there's a lot of shootings. It was a college shooting in New Jersey. It was like a few years ago. They was like real big. All these people were being from Fort Worth, and I was just like, what the hell is going on? Some of the biggest, you know, crimes in history would attach to it. These people were from Fort Worth, and it's just like so. This dark cloud, this crab in the barrel mentality, the aura, it's not really just from. It's not. It was deep rooted in the city way before these gangs and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was other things going on that might have put a stain and maybe not a whole cloud over the town, but it's something that was there that I feel like has been lifted. Now, he even got Charleston acting like he care. He's trying to help people. I don't know who he's helping, but I've been getting worried that Charleston has turned over a different leaf. This is the year of the horse, 2026. So, the Fort Worth has grown. It's the fastest growing city. No, it's the city with the most people moving there or whatever in America. It's number 10 now size-wise. So it's a lot of good things going on with Fort Worth that you could be proud of outside of the gang stuff. Now, me covering the gang stuff is not my it's not my end all be all or my go to. It's what's going on, and it's a topic that'll never go away, like a daycare or like a corner store, or like a hospital. Those things will never go away. Yeah, there's gangs deep rooted in the. I ain't even gonna say that, but it's deep. So don't get upset when you see people on here telling the stories, because I'm after the story. I don't really care about a name or what anybody is, else has to say about them. If it's a story and it's interesting and it's true, that's what I'm into the most, the stories. So yeah, I just wanted to give out a little brief, quick 30% history on the city of Fort Worth, so you can know why a lot of these people, a lot of these guys run around with that gangster aura. Our grandmothers and granddads, it was already there. Some of us you can't blame. Some of us you can. But hey, yeah, man, that was a little different. I had to get away from this, with these charges. The Supreme Court. Please, y'all, don't come to the Supreme Court. Don't come. I don't want y'all to come here, man. This is like, don't come to the Supreme Court. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be good for you. So I suggest all of y'all just leave me alone. Let's do some good content now. I'm always down to do business. I don't even like half of y'all, the people that's on here. I like everybody, actually. I just don't like these peasants. So, and I feel like I'm supposed to exterminate them. I'm supposed to be getting rid of them. Y'all should be happy that I'm doing this. Some of these guys gotta go. This stuff is in the Bible. Some people gotta go. Y'all should be happy that I'm exterminating these people. Some of these, they need to be gone. They run amok. I think this is my new state. They run amok. Yeah. They done too much. They need to go. So it's the only reason that one of the reasons I'm doing this is to get these guys out of here, man. Shoot their credibility. Don't listen to them. They're lying. I think even the people that they be on these shows with know they lying. The people in the comments know they lying. Nobody got to lie on them. It's plain to see. This is the Bob Report. Once again, man, it's the Supreme Court. And hopefully, I'm going to give y'all some good game every time, but hopefully we ain't got to do this no more. The likes of these guys, but, hey, it's all good. Scumbags. You are now tuned into the Bob Report.